Hey everyone, I'm the Idea Maker, and today is a very special day because yesterday, February 15th, is when I have officially crossed the line, the finish line to reaching 500 subscribers, and it has been such an incredible journey. I mentioned it in my Sunday devotional yesterday on how much of a huge journey that this has been, and that God has definitely put me on this path for a reason. And there's so many things that I could say that went so right, and a lot of things that I could say that went so wrong during these almost 2 years of trying to reach to 500 subscribers. But one thing that I am going to say is that there was a lot more right than there was wrong. And even though that I did had some form of a path that was going to steer clear from what I was intending on trying to do for the channel, I'm glad that it ended up going the path that I ended up taking at this point, because I feel like, if anything, I met some great people along the way. I met some awesome collaborators, great friends, family, and it's just been so incredible here that I thought of doing this, this video in college. Before we even get there, this is why there's an introduction. My actual name has been changed on here. So in the original version, my name was changed. Well, my name was there, my original name. It was a college project from my astronomy class, but in this one, I changed it to my YouTuber name for privacy reasons and make sure I looked over the footage. I had everything changed. One thing that I will say about this is that I tried uploading it in November of 2025 to celebrate the 5th anniversary of this video being made, but unfortunately I ended up running into a copyright strike and there was no other real workaround to it, so I ended up deciding that I was going to move this video until I reached past or on 500 subscribers. And I ended up reaching past 500 yesterday, which I ended up getting to 512 yesterday. Now today is 513, which is, at the moment that I'm filming this, which is actually one of the most insane things to ever happen. But I am so glad with how this has all turned out, and I'm hoping that you guys enjoy this special college project that I did, and just be excited for the fact that more stop motion projects are coming soon. I want to thank God for giving me the inspiration for this and helping me to get it done when I was not really knowing what to do during the situation. I want to thank my grandmother, which unfortunately could not be here to see it fully on YouTube. Unfortunately, as she passed away back in August of 2024. I want to thank my mom, my grandfather, my friends, the new family that I made, and all of you guys as the subscribers and the watchers who are here seeing this special come to life, or at least be brought from the archives, you could say. But yeah, I'm so excited for you guys getting to see this. So let's get started. Thank you guys so much for helping me to reach 500 subscribers, and let's do our best so that way we can reach up to 1,000. May God bless you all. Stay safe. Thank you guys so much again, and enjoy this special that I created in college, Blue's Clues Astronomy Day. come on in. I'm so glad you're here. Blue and I were looking through a book about galaxies in the solar system because today is Astronomy Day. Oh! We'll play Blue's Clues to figure out what Blue wants to do for Astronomy Day. So remember, Blue's paw prints will be on the clues. Blue's Clues. Hey, side table.
Hi, Steve. Did you know that there are exoplanets called hot Jupiters and super Earths?
Really?
Yeah. According to the Big Book of Astronomy, hot Jupiters and super Earths are both exoplanets.
What are exoplanets?
Exoplanets are planets that are not within our solar system. Also, the difference between hot Jupiters and super Earths is that hot Jupiters are massive gaseous planets orbiting within 0.1 astronomical units to its parent stars, and super Earths are exoplanets that are 1 to 10 times the masses of Earth, and that there have been rocky and oceans-type super Earths that have been discovered.
Wow! Thanks, side table. This is going to be so great. Oh, but before we go find our clues, we should go check out what verse Bible has for us. Hey, Bible.
Oh, hello, Steve. Hello, Blue. Are you here for your daily verses?
We sure are.
Here we go. 3 verses. Isaiah 34:4. The heavens above will melt away and disappear like a rolled-up scroll. The stars will fall from the sky like withered leaves from a grapevine or shriveled figs from a fig tree. Mark 13:25. The stars will fall from the sky, and the powers in the heavens will be shaken. And Matthew 24:29. Immediately after the anguish of those days, the sun will be darkened, the moon will give no light, the stars will fall from the sky, and the powers in the heavens will be shaken.
Wow. Thanks, Bible.
See you around.
Oh, hello, Steve.
Oh, hi, Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper.
We have been preparing our moon cookies for Astronomy Day.
We read in the Big Book of Astronomy that there are different phases of the moon that orbits around our planet Earth. This is called a synodic or lunar month in which there's a pattern of different phases of the moon that we see during a period of 29 and a half days.
But we ran into a small problem.
We forgot where some of the different phases of the moon cookies go.
Can you help us place the cookies on the right order?
Of course we can.
Great! Now, these are the different phases. We'll start with the new moon phase.
Next is the waxing crescent phase, which is seen 4 days in the cycle.
Which one comes next? We have the third quarter seen at 22 days, the first quarter seen at 7 days, or the full moon seen at 14 days.
Which one do you think comes next? The first quarter, right. Because after 4 days comes 7 days, and 7 days is closer to 4 than 14 and 22.
Next comes the first quarter, seen 7 days in the cycle.
Well, we know that the full moon phase is coming up at 14 days in the cycle, but there's another phase between them. Do you know which one of these cookies goes in between the first quarter and the full moon? Is it the waning crescent seen at 26 days, the waxing gibbous seen at 10 days, or the third quarter seen at 22 days?
Which cookie is the next phase here? The waxing gibbous. Right, because the waxing gibbous phase is seen 10 days in the cycle, and 10 days is in between 7 and 14.
Now the next phase is the waxing gibbous.
Then comes the full moon phase, seen at 14 days.
Uh-oh. We need your help again. Which phase comes next? Is it the waning crescent seen at 26 days, the waning gibbous phase seen at 18 days, or the third quarter seen at 22 days?
Which phase comes next after the full moon phase? The waning gibbous. Right. Because the waning gibbous phase is seen 18 days in the cycle, and 18 is in between 14 and 22.
This means that after the next phase, waning gibbous seen at 18 days, then comes the third quarter seen at 22 days.
Which means that the waning crescent comes next, seen at 26 days.
Then the cycle starts again with the new moon phase.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. Bye, Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper. You see a clue? Where? Oh, we found our first clue. It's the color blue. Oh, look, blue is with shovel and pail. What are you guys doing?
We were looking at this page in the big book of astronomy. But the problem is that we're trying to know who is right. Either 1 year on Jupiter is 12 years on Earth, or that 1 year on Mercury is 88 days on Earth.
The mail's here. Thanks, mailbox. We just got a letter. Oh, look. It's a message from our friends.
Hello, everyone. I am Tars, one of the robots and one of the crew members of the Endurance. I hear you have been talking about whether the statements 1 year on Jupiter is equivalent to 12 years on Earth, or that 1 year on Mercury is 88 days on Earth, are true or not. I can address who is right, but the pilot from the ship would like to address the concept to you. Here is a voice message from the pilot of the Endurance. Incoming now.
Hello, Steve. Hello, Blue. Hello, Shovel and Pail. And hello to you too, friend. I see that you're discussing the concept of time dilation and you're wanting to see which statement is correct. Well, I'll give you this example to follow by. What if I were to tell you that an event lasted for exactly 5 hours, but someone else tells you that the event took 1,000 years? And we are not in the same frame of reference, and neither one of us tells you any other information about our relative velocities during this measurement. So, let me ask you now, who is right? Well, you see, because there isn't enough information to tell, we can both be right. Which is where we get this concept known as time dilation. And you see, time dilation is the concept of the difference of elapsed time between two events with two observers and different relative velocities and different positions. It's like how right now the crew of the Endurance, including myself, we're all on this planet outside of our solar system and even outside of our own galaxy to that extent, that where you spend 1 hour on it, it's the same thing as spending 7 years on Earth. So the statements of 1 year being on Jupiter is the same as 12 years on Earth, and that 1 year on Mercury is the same as spending 88 days on Earth, are both right. You know, the Bible even talks about this in 2 Peter 3:8, saying, "But you must not forget this one thing, dear friends. A day is like 1,000 years to the Lord, and 1,000 years is like a day." Isn't that amazing that even the Bible talks about time dilation, and that a day in heaven is like 1,000 years on earth to the Lord? God is great, and God is precious, and God is amazing, you know. Well, I have to get back to the rest of the crew trying to find some more information on this planet before I head into our next part of our mission. Y'all take it easy now, okay? Cooper out.
Thank you for the explanation, Cooper. And thank you all for listening. I hope that answers all of your questions. We'll write back to you soon. And if you ever need any of your scientific questions needing to be answered, please message us and write to us. Thank you all again. Bye, everyone.
Oh, you see a clue? Where? Oh, yeah. There's a clue on this light. Did you see that? Well, I think this is a job for Super Steve. Whoa. We're in space.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about our solar system.
And who, may I ask, are you?
I'm the sun.
You're the sun? Wow.
Well, the sun's a hot star. Mercury's hot too. Venus is the brightest planet. Earth's home to me and you. Mars is the red one. Jupiter's most wide. Saturn's got those icy rings. Uranus spins on its side. Neptune's really windy. And Pluto's really small. Well, we wanted to name the planets, and now we named them all.
One more time.
Well, the sun's a hot star, and Mercury's hot too. Venus is the brightest planet, and Earth's home to me and you. Mars is the red one, and Jupiter's most wide. Saturn's got those icy rings, and Uranus spins on its side. Neptune's really windy, and Pluto's really small. Well, we wanted to name the planets, and now we named them all.
Thanks. Bye. What? You see a clue? Where? Oh, there's a clue on this shooting star. We have all 3 clues. You know what this means? We're ready to sit in our thinking chair. Let's go back home. So, we're trying to figure out what Blue wants to do for Astronomy Day. And our clues are the color blue, a light, and a shooting star. So, what does Blue want to do for Astronomy Day? A meteor shower. That's it! Because the sky is usually that shade of blue. At night, the lights are other stars in the sky seen far away, and there are a lot of meteors during a meteor shower. We just figured out Blue's clues!
Hello, Steve. I'm Meteor.
We wanted to clear up something really quick to everyone, if that's okay.
Alright, there's a difference between comets, asteroids, and meteoroids. See, comets, like myself, are made up of a small nucleus made up of ice and dust. A coma, which is like a nebulous envelope that protects the nucleus, and a dust and an iron tail that forms when a comet approaches the sun. Fun fact, the iron tail actually faces away from the sun, which is more strongly affected by solar winds, and the dust tail curves as the comet gets ahead of it in its orbit, which is less affected by solar wind.
We met back in space, but I kept zipping and traveling so fast I didn't have time to talk. Meteors, meteorites, and meteoroids usually get confused all the time. One thing for sure is that they are actually smaller than asteroids. There are also bolides and superbolides, which are extremely bright meteors, and they're mostly referred to as fireballs since there is no definitive name for them. And sometimes these bolides and superbolides can explode in midair.
And asteroids like myself are usually small and rocky. In fact, there have been 500,000 asteroids that have been identified and counting. We're usually classified by scientists by 3 types. About 75% of us are C-types, which are carbonous and dark. About 15% of us are S-types, which are silicate, another word for rocky. And about 10% of us are M-types, which are metallic, composed of iron and nickel.
Comets are usually from the outer solar system.
Asteroids are usually orbiting between Mars and Jupiter, but we sometimes get bounced toward Earth.
Meteorites are smaller than asteroids, which turn into meteoroids if it hits the surface of the Earth or any planet. Meteors usually are shown to have a streak of light when entering the Earth's atmosphere and burns up, which is where you get the term falling star or shooting star in this case. If a meteor doesn't burn up entirely though, it can land on a planet's surface, so that makes it a meteorite.
Thank you so much for all your help. We had an amazing astronomy day.
Now it's time for so long, but we'll sing just one more song. Thanks for doing your part. You sure are smart, you know, with me and you and my dog Blue, we can do anything that we wanna do. Bye bye, I'll see you soon.